Hey everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. And can you guess where I am? Well, I'm in Saffron City because as far as I know we can go and do the next dungeon before. You think in the time between videos I'd actually go and check if we actually can do the next dungeon now. But you know what? I just didn't bother because that's just the way I roll. Oh well, it looks like we can, so let's go start doing it now. I love the music in this place. It's just so fun. Basically this is the Silph Co, the Silph Company. And it's basically a big company building, big skyscraper that Team Rocket's after taking over. So we need to go and liberate the workers from this building using Edgar because he's in front. Because I arranged them like so that because Edgar and G are only on level 35, so I was like, oh. Not that G being only level 35 stopped it from taking out a level 50 Venomoth that a gym leader had. Oh, these Pokemon are weak, man. They're weak as eggs. Golbat level 25. Yeah, see, maybe I should have done this place before I did Koga's gym. But then, like, I don't know, I was kind of hankering to do a gym just because we hadn't done a gym in ages. Oh, Edgar, you grew to level 36. Good on you. We're just going to use Edgar for this thing. Like, I'm going to do this place like the Game Corner. Do you remember when I did the Game Corner, I literally just played through it and fought every trainer and went through the Game Corner on screen just 100%. I think I'm going to do that with Silph Co as well, just because it's such a memorable place, I mean. And as well, like, I can't, like, if you beat the boss of this dungeon, then, I can't remember what I was going to say. You can't come back and fight the trainers, I don't think. I'm not sure now, don't quote me on it. I've never done it, because I usually just fight all the trainers. So, yeah, whereas in a cave you can, like, skip some and then come back whenever you want. Like, I have a shitload of trainers to fight on Cycling Road. And I have loads of trainers. There's, like, there are, like, 2 whole routes that you can, like, sometimes never... that you don't even have to see in the game. That are east of Fuchsia City, so I might go along. Maybe I'll do that in the next video just to show those routes off. I don't know. No. Well, not in the next video. Maybe I'll do that as soon as I've finished Silph Co. So the way I do Silph Co, because Silph Co basically, as far as I know, it has 11 floors, and each floor is quite big with lots of rooms, some of which are locked, and there are also teleporters here that teleport you everywhere under the sun. So as you can imagine, it's a really confusing place. So the way I usually do it is the retards way, which is the same way I do the Game Corner, which is where I like clear everyone out on this floor, go up to the next floor, clear everything out, go up to and like, basically go through it like that, and then see where I'm supposed to go next. That might be a bit silly, but I don't care. To be honest. We're gonna have no trouble with this place. There's Richard O'Brien again. Tough. My name's Tough, because it sounds like tough! Oh man. I love that episode, it's so funny. Where they like go to the play that's about them. And everyone's like really pissed off with how their character was characterized. Except Toph, because she's like, oh man, I get to be a man, that's really fun. And the guy who's playing her is like this big muscly guy, and he goes like, my name's Toph, because it sounds like tough, and he's like 10 feet tall with giant muscles. I don't know. Everyone thumbs up, well no, I hate those comments that you see. Do you know where it says like, there are like certain kind of comments that are after emerging in like, I don't know, recent times. Do you know, like those comments that go, one of them is like, oh, do you know if like a video has dislikes and they're like something like if it's on like an Earthbound video and there's like 10 dislikes, someone will comment and say like, oh, 10 people couldn't beat the Kraken or something like that. I don't know, that's just an example. They're not that hard to come up with because the people who usually make those comments usually have some sort of mental deficiency. You know, the closest thing they could get to a straight line would be if they did a scan of their brainwave. But like, sorry. But I don't know, I just find those comments really annoying because like, so what if someone dislikes the music? Just because you think it's great doesn't mean everyone else has to think it's great. You know, I don't know, I just find those comments. And the other one is like when people say like, I don't know, like if it's on like a, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, if it's on, like, let's say, just because I'm going to talk about the Forest Temple, just because Power Dragon's going through the Forest Temple at the moment, and I couldn't think of any other example. So, like in the Forest Temple, that key that's at the start that's really easy to forget because you use the hook shot to get up on the tree and then hook shot over to the chest. Like, I don't know, someone might, like, comment on his video and say, like, thumbs up if you forgot that key at the start of the video. I don't know, try and forge some sort of solidarity with all the people who forgot that key was there. It's just like, couldn't you like think of a more imaginative comment than like taking a stupid aspect of the video that just doesn't matter, and just no, I'm just going off on one now, so sorry if I'm ranting, but those comments really irritate me, and they get like 20 billion thumbs up. It's like, why can't you thumb up like good, like clever comments? I work for Silph, what should I do? Just stay there. Stay there and don't get hurt, citizen. Because I am an ally of justice. I did that part in Wind Waker the other day, I recorded that part. Because this is going up on Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm uploading, like not tomorrow as in Tuesday, tomorrow as in Thursday, my future self's tomorrow my future self is putting up Wind Waker part 47 on Thursday. And I recorded up as far as part 50 last Friday. So last Friday, I recorded stuff that wouldn't start going up until Thursday of this week. So yeah, but like, see, the thing is that I want to kind of, because I know that I might get, like, I mightn't get a chance to record stuff over Christmas and stuff like that, so I want stuff to, like, be backed up. Like, I want a good, like, store of videos that I can put up, like, over the holidays and stuff. Do you know? So, I don't know. That's just the way I roll. So yeah, those comments, I don't like those kind of comments. I'm trying to think of another kind of comment that's like that, I don't know. As well, I hate it when you like go and like listen to Castlevania music on YouTube and everyone comments saying, like on every page, like I defy you to find a page for Castlevania music where someone hasn't like posted a comment saying, oh, I remember when vampires used to suck blood and not cock, or I remember when vampires weren't gay, or something like that, in reference to Twilight. It's like, don't you have something else that, isn't it much you have to be bothering you when you're like, get so annoyed about like Twilight in comparison to Castlevania? Now we all know Castlevania rocks, but there are plenty of people who like Twilight out there as well. I not being one of them, to be honest, because I think Stephanie Meyer is a hack, but that's beside the point. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm just being hypocritical here, because here I am getting all worked up over people posting comments. I mean, isn't it a lot that I have to be bothering me when I'm sitting here giving out about people commenting on videos that I have nothing to do with? Like, they're not the comments that you remember. The comments that you remember are ones like the one that I talked about in that Luigi's Mansion video, where like someone had commented on a video of Simon's theme, and they said like, oh, it was like a metal version or something like that, and they said like, oh, I can just imagine Simon Belmont discarding his whip and whipping out a guitar and like playing this instead. And I just got like that's a really memorable comment, and I don't even know why. It's just because I got a really funny image of like, well, this is going to be the second video where I explained this, because I explained this in the episode of my Luigi's Mansion LP where I fought Bogmire, but I got a really funny image on my head about like of Simon Belmont with a guitar, like strutting down, like with a really kind of a weird angle, kind of looking up at him from the ground, and him kind of doing this like marching motion, because it would really like fit, because you know in Castlevania you can't run, you have to like walk. Kind of like he does this marching thing. Well, I'm doing it right now and you can't see me, but he does this thing where he like moves his arms and marches along, and like I just got this really funny image of him like going along, like playing the music on his guitar and like shredding and doing all the kind of stuff that like shredders do, not like Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like, you know, like, and him, I don't know, do you know, like something of a Bon Jovi video? That's how I described it, because I actually named that episode Belmont Bon Jovi or something stupid like that. So I was like, oh, because the image I got in my head was like something of a Bon Jovi video where he's like strutting around the place playing guitar. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Could I actually do a commentary someday where I actually talk about what happens in the game? Is that even possible? I don't think it is, because I don't think I've done that yet. But then again, I prefer Let's Players who don't talk about the game. I don't know, like, what's the point in Let's Playing a game if all you're going to talk about is, this is what I'm doing in the game? Because that's not a Let's Play then, that's a walkthrough. And I don't see the point in watching walkthroughs in the first place. I mean, doesn't it defeat the whole purpose of getting the game if you know exactly what to do before you even play it? But no, I just think, like, it takes all the sparkle out of the game, doesn't it? That's cool. That's why I think it's great that, like, I mean, I don't know how Splishable Infinitive has been able to resist, like, knowing anything about Earthbound before Let's Playing it. I don't know, that's just crazy. Because that is one of the most irresistible games ever. Once you play, like, I'm pretty sure that she'll, like, love that game. Because it's just such a funny game. She's definitely going to love it. Oh, Porygon, I love you. What? There shouldn't be any children in here. Who are you? A juggler? He looks like David Bowie in, Labyrinth. I don't know why, he just does. So like, dance, magic dance, jump, magic jump, put that magic spell on me. I don't know. He does though, I don't know why, but he did. Well, maybe it's because he actually looked like him. I don't have to explain myself. We're actually going like pretty well through, going pretty quickly through this place. I have like almost 4 minutes left. So yeah, we're going pretty quickly, funnily enough. Well, that Mr. Mime, you didn't do very well there, didn't you? Well, it's because like these trainers are so shit compared to me now. I mean, G is just completely tearing them up. I mean, they can't even hope to stand up to the mighty awesomeness that is G, the Snorlax. What up, G? Pokeball technology. Technology. Do you know what, like, George Hook, like, I've fallen in love with a piece of technology. Well, you don't get the... You should so look up those ads. If you look up George Hook Sky Plus, then you'll get, like, all the ads that are over here with George Hook on them, going, I've fallen in love with a piece of technology. No more do I have to put my grandson on my knee and crane around to try and see what's on the screen, cause the box will record it all for me. And he's like, falling in love with a piece of technology. And like, I don't know, it's really, I can't do his voice. George Hook has the most unusual voice in the world, I'm convinced, because he just, it's so crazy. It sounds like the kind of voice a cartoon character would have. I don't know. So really, look them. I really like George Hook though. I really like his show on News Talk. That's a radio station, by the way. The Right Hook, and it's called The Right Hook with George Hook. News Talk is probably my favourite radio station though, because I really like Ivan Yates on it in the morning, and then I like George Hook on it in the evening. So they're the only times I get to listen to the radio. Well, why did I do that? That's so not going... Oh, it killed it. Oh, well, that's handy. That was serendipitous, wasn't it? Keep in mind, Harry, that you only have 1.5 minutes to save the world. Let's not go into that conversation again, because I could so... That would be just like me, that I'd explain something, this big long story in this video, when I've already done it in the previous video. Dang, blast it! Drat and double drat, and then Muttley goes, well, oh my god, that was so stupid. Muttley does not sound like that dumbass. It's just like, he goes like, not like, oh my god. I think this is a good time to end off the video on that bombshell. What is this, Top Gear? So yeah, in the next part, I might actually record. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just stop before you make any more a bigger fool out of yourself. So anyway, I'll see you next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, guys. When I'm more sane. Probably not.